So, welcome to my first theory-related video. Will I make more of this? I don't know. Oh my gosh, this is getting bad. Well, this isn't just a theory video, since I don't know which topic for this video to be. I decided to make the video with all my TMF theories, headcanons, and predictions. I'll select characters that have theories and headcanons on, and tell them all. I'll also put my predictions at the end. By the way, some of my headcanons are from my community posts, so you might know some of these. I'm just putting them in the video because why not? Now with that out of the way, I will mention one of my first theories I made for this series. Hope it's good. We'll start off with the head girl herself, Daisy. Wait, wrong Daisy. Come on, where is the picture? Phew, finally I found it. Anyway, so Daisy is an adorable yet a very mysterious character. Well, for me at least. We know very little about her since she was mostly treated like a side character. But people tend to forget that she was the cause of the events of the series. She is seemingly the first person to see Jake singing Passion in a positive light, and Jake wouldn't be there to help the music club if it weren't for Daisy convincing him to join. So yeah, she's pretty important. I personally hope Rosie doesn't pull a twist villain on her because she seems like a real sweetheart and has plenty of potential as a great person and character. Thanks a lot, Brii, for making me scared for Daisy's fate! That jerk. Oh wait, where was I? Oh yeah, Music Freaks. So the episode that sparked this theory of mine was episode 4, Lovesick Luke. And I'm now going to label it as the last Gacha Life episode because it's the last episode to be edited in Gacha Life. So we'll start off in the beginning where Jake sings a beautiful love song to Daisy, with Daisy still being so freaking oblivious. Okay, sorry about that. So during the scene with Daisy, she kept on apologizing for interrupting the music club despite Jake saying that they are fine with it. Which is ringing a few bells in my head. I mean, it's normal to think you're interrupting something, but her mentioning it twice...
I won't interrupt you guys any longer. Well, good luck, guys! I'm sorry for interrupting your rehearsal time.
...is already getting pretty suspicious. Not suspicious as in, are you sure this is a good person? More like, are you okay? Are things fine? Hope? Did someone hurt you? So her mentioning more than once about interrupting the music club is suspicious. But let's go to the part that made things more interesting. When she said that her parents will take her to dance rehearsals, she doesn't really sound thrilled or excited about it. When Sean comments that she has a lot on her plate, Daisy replies with sort of a sad tone and a small frown. So this made me think of a small theory. Okay, maybe a big one. So let's break things down. With Daisy replying to Sean with a frown and a sad tone of her voice made me think of something. So my mom walked in by accident, which is why you heard a random door opening. But yeah, let's just go on with the theory. What if Daisy actually lives in a rich family, but instead of being a spoiled douche like Drew, she's pressured with high expectations from her parents? You know, like Amity Blight or Nicole Watterson. We never really see her talking to other students besides Jake, Sean, and the rest of the music club. So I'm guessing she has no other close friends because she's focused on her schoolwork and other things. Maybe her parents force her to be head girl to give her high status or something. I also think that her parents signed her up for other activities and courses, with dance being one of them. Heck, there might be a chance that she actually wants to learn music, but is pressured with a lot of extra activities and schoolwork. If this is true, I would love to see Daisy's... Oh shoot, what is going on? I can't speak! If this is true, I would love to see Daisy start to warm up to Jake or Sean, maybe even both. and start to become her own person, denying her parents' expectations for her. Like Amity. Okay, I'll stop with the owl stuff, I swear. So Daisy having controlling parents, or at least having one, seems like a possibility. It will add some spice to her character. And with the possible mistreatment from her parents, I can see her motivation being kind and loving to others because she never got that treatment from her parents. Okay, so with that thing out of the way, that was longer than I thought. Time to go to my little headcanon for Daisy. So since Daisy seems to attract 2 guys in the series so far, she is probably a very popular beauty queen in the school. But I can only assume that since we have no official proof of that. But I have a feeling Jake and Sean aren't the first men to fall for her. So in this headcanon, I think Daisy had an ex-boyfriend from her sophomore or freshman year. But that boyfriend only used her for looks, which would make Daisy afraid of falling in love again since that led her to heartbreak. She would probably be in denial if she starts catching feelings for someone in the series, thinking she's just being naive. I'm sorry, Daisy, but this would be really interesting and I just want it to be canon. What am I doing? Time to go to my next headcanon. So far, we have been given some glimpses of the home lives of the music club. We were introduced to Haley and Zander's family in episode 6. Jake has a dog, shown in this spoiler, and probably has a little brother.
Once, I took my brother to the supermarket.
There's a chance Millie's parents are strict, and of course, Sean's arguing parents. But who does that leave? Who am I kidding? It's as clear as glass. It's Luke. Now, I know Luke's home life probably won't be necessary in the story, and it seems like his character arc is finished, so I don't think Rolia probably won't give us more info on Luke. But the fact he never mentions anything about possible parents or siblings is kinda weird. So I thought I'd write what could be Luke's home life with the help of Crystal. I know I'm not Luke's creator, but come on, let me have some fun writing. It's not gonna hurt anyone. I sort of imagined Luke's parents being both workaholics and barely having time for their son, which would lead to Luke hanging out with Zander and seems to be pretty close to Haley and the other Austin/Wickham family members. He even calls Bethany by a nickname.
Don't let him catch you, Bethy.
You can only call someone nicknames when you're close to them. Crystal also thought of Luke having a homophobic father who disapproves of Luke and Xander's relationship. I can see Luke's mom being more kind and caring, but most of the time she'll be working. But could stand up for Luke when his father's being a big jerk. Crystal also gave him a dog for good measure. This is most likely not canon since Luke's character arc has ended, at least I think. And it would add a bit more drama with Luke and Zander, but I'm sure people already have enough of Lander for now. Okay, so this is my last theory before we go to the predictions. But if you watched this already and want to go to the predictions, then skip ahead if you want. I don't care. So this next theory is going to be about Zander and Mr. Austin, also known as Michael. I have already made a video of these two, so you might want to check it out after this. So if you have noticed somewhere in episode 6, Zander calls Michael by his name instead of Dad.
Yes, Michael is nice.
This is probably proof these two aren't really close, and I think I could come up with an explanation of why. So from what we've seen in the So Sad meme by rosyclozy, it is confirmed that Xander's biological dad divorced his mother when Zander was just a kid. That would definitely be traumatic for him, which would explain Xander's trust issues and abandonment issues. So when Shannon gets engaged to Michael, I can see Zander thinking things are just going to end in another divorce. So he tries not to form a relationship with Michael so that their divorce won't hurt so much. This would be pretty accurate for Zander's character since he was introduced to be stubborn, kinda cold, and grumpy. But yeah, that's all I have for Zander. Alright, let's go to my beautiful predictions. So, I don't really have any predictions for future episodes, but I do have 2 predictions on how I think TMF would end. Let's go to the prediction that probably everyone thinks about. Jake leaving his old friend group. There's probably a chance Jake will soon recognize the toxic behavior of this group, mostly Drew, and will most likely try to leave them to stay with the club. Or maybe the club noticed the red flags first and tries to make Jake aware of this, like warn him or something like that. But no matter how Rosie will do it, Jake will probably leave his own friend group and start having a better friendship with the music club. But let's go to the other prediction I have. I don't think anyone had thought of this, and there's probably no chance it'll happen, but I thought I'd share it. Maybe Jake's old friend group and the music club will learn about Jake's backstory. I don't know how, but let's say they will. And since they really care for Jake, I can see the 2 groups deciding to try to get along with each other so that Jake won't be so stressed about their rivalry. This will probably be the most kindest gestures the club and the goons will give Jake, since he has done so much for them. So out of guilt, they'll probably try to get along to make Jake less stressed, and maybe even start great friendships. Like everything starts off being very passive aggressive to slowly gaining a mutual respect for one another. Like maybe Drew and Zander could have like a bomb friendship, or Henry could get dragged into Millie's shenanigans. The possibilities are endless. So that concludes this video. It was pretty fun writing these down, and I hope these theories and headcanons become at least a bit canon in the series. I'll be fine if none of them do, but I kinda wish. A big thanks to rosyclozy for bringing this awesome series to the Gotcha community. Like, it's truly a gem. Well, that's all I'll say. Hope you all have a great day or night.